Hello, online crew. How are you? Your captain is back. I am back on my home soil within my Palm Cove here with my trusty little Henry, and it's really cool to be back here. Back into routine, if you like, and back in my chair, back with my hat. I've missed my hat. I've missed you guys. It's been a whirlwind of, almost a couple of weeks, I guess. Hello, Andrew. I've got comments. Awesome. How are you, Andrew? How have you been? Tell me how you've been, guys. Hey, Olive, how are you? Great to be back, right? Absolutely. So it's, hello, Rob. How are you? Awesome to see you on. Awesome to see you guys jumping on. So please say hello. Hello, Tammy. How are you? How's everyone going? Has it been weird not seeing my lives? Hello, Patricia. Thank you very much. You're great. Good to hear, Andrew. Hey, Mel. Glad you're back. Yes, finally. Yes. For any of you that were watching my page here. Hey, Sal. How you going? Had a few dramas as I normally do in our travels. Going over was okay. It was coming back. So it's always a difficult flight when your first flight out of 3 gets delayed. Hey Tina, how are you? Hey Melita, good to see you on. So the first flight back from Vegas, all the computers went down in the cockpit. So as you can imagine, it was probably a good thing that we were delayed so they could sort out all their computers. So we didn't end up in the air with mechanical failures. We wouldn't want that. So I'd actually rather be delayed and be safe than have any kind of technical computer errors up in the air. That's for sure. Hello, Sean. How are you? Great to see you jump on. So as you are jumping on, please say hello. Put the palm tree emoji down below. That's our mascot for this page here. If you're part of my free Facebook group community, Social Media Strategies for Home Business Owners, put the little fish emoji down below. And where are my online crew leaders? Put the cruise ship down below, guys. Now we've been talking, the closest thing I got to sort of this cruise ship was, and the whole purpose of talking about this little cruise ship is that we want to meet up in person. And the opportunity that I got in Vegas was maybe not on a cruise ship, it was in Vegas, but was to meet some of our members of our awesome crew here in person that we'd never met before. But in Vegas, we came together for a conference and we were actually able to meet in person. And how awesome was it, guys? To actually, we've been communicating for a long time live here through the internet, but to actually sort of meet up, actually physically give you a hug and see you in person and have a conversation was just priceless. So I hope that we get the opportunity to do that with a lot more of you in the future, where we can meet up in person like that. It's just a really, really special experience. Hey Lee, how are you? Lee was there as well. How did you find the experience of NES? Mel, you want the SS Martin. We all want to get on the SS Martin, don't we? But just to meet up in person was just, really, really, really cool. And, mingling with like-minded people is really important. So what I want to do on this live is just share with you some of my biggest sort of takeaways from Vegas. And it might not be what you think, okay? So I'll share that with you in a moment. It was amazing to meet in person. Yes, it was, Olive. And just, put a face to a human face rather than a little profile picture, if that makes sense. For those of you that have not watched me live before, my name is Helen Martin. I'm your online crew captain, and we have the most amazing online crew community here where we're all home-based business owners, network marketers, direct sellers, those in the MLM space, learning to leverage social media to build our business online. So using modern online strategies rather than chasing, family and friends to buy something off us or join us in our business. That's the last thing we want to do. do is to hassle anybody about buying something off us or joining us in our business. So we're here to learn to leverage social media. And that's the kind of things that we talk about here. Before I get onto the Vegas information, just stuff about, a little update about what's happening this week. Those of you that are, meeting in person was an awesome experience, Lee. I totally agree. And I'm glad you got home safely, Lee, as well, as with everybody. This week, so those of you in my online crew coaching community, we are starting a prospecting boot camp for the next 3 days. That's starting tomorrow. So if you want to learn how to actually talk to people in a human way and actually get better results with your prospecting sort of techniques, then you want to join us on that boot camp. If you're not already part of my online crew coaching community, then just go to my website, which is www.helenmartinonline.com. And about 3/4 of the way down talks about my online crew coaching community. Just push the button there and you can get into that community for $1. Have a look around for a few days. Get into the boot camp, and then you can work out if you want to stay in that community. But if you are struggling to actually communicate with people and send messages in a way that, can actually get a favorable, response, a good response, then you might want to tune into this boot camp. So either reach out to me and send me a personal message through the blue button and say, look, I want to get on the boot camp. What do I need to do? Or go to my website, www.helenmartinonline.com, and look for the graphic. Thank you, Sean. Sean's put a link to my website there. Find the graphic that talks about online crew coaching. That's where you'll get access to the boot camp. Okay? So I think you'll get a lot of good information about that. I am a massive fan of attraction marketing. So I prefer to attract people to me online. This is, one of the main reasons why we're here, than chasing people. But either way, guys, whether you attract people to you online or you're actively prospecting, you still need to talk to people through Messenger, through social media, through voice message. Is that a phone? On your phone. You still need to know what words to say. Even if you attract people to you, you have conversations with people online that you attract to you. So if you don't know what to say, if you go in too hard, too early, wrong words, wrong angle, you're going to destroy all this effort you might go towards attracting people to you online. You can actually destroy that pretty quickly if you don't nurture the conversation the right way. Okay? So that's the kind of things that we're going through to hopefully give you more success with, attracting customers and bringing people into your business. So that boot camp is going to be pretty powerful. Okay? So the other thing that's happening this week is the 14-day Facebook Live video challenge. The next challenge is starting on June 13th. Wherever June 13th falls in your part of the world, here in Australia, we will start first. Those of you in the States, you'll start a little bit later, but the 14-day Facebook Live video challenge is starting this week. If you are not doing regular live videos, why not? Why not? Video is the most powerful tool that you can use to get people to know, like, and trust you online. Doing live video is where people are going to make 80% of their buying decisions on social media from 2020. If you are not doing live video, your potential customers and people joining you in your business are watching somebody else because you're not there doing it yourself. Okay, get in the game, guys. Got to be doing live video. So I'm making it easy for you, and it's only 14 days. It's easy. I've done 30-day Facebook Live video challenges. That's tough. 14 days is a breeze. So I guide you. I've already got a video in there, video number 5. For those of you in the video challenge group, telling you what to talk about from day 1 to 4. So those of you that are in that group and you haven't watched video 5, go and watch it now, because that's where I give you the what to talk about from days 1 to 4, okay? So how do you get onto the video challenge? Rob, you're not doing the challenge this time, but you're supporting all the new guys. Any of you old hats at the video challenges, join the group and just support the newbies. We really want to give a support to people that are doing live video for the very first time. Yeah, Sean, 14 days is absolute breeze and live video is where it's at. Great comments, Sean. 14 days, it will go very quickly. And because I'm throwing a lot of things in there in 14 days, we're going to have fun, guys. So it's a great way to conquer live video in a fun and supportive way. And guys, I think we're going to hit over 300 people for the video challenge. There's already 280 or 290 in the group already. There's already over 300 on the tracker, that the names, but not everyone's accepted the invitation to the group of people that have invited people. But yeah, it's probably going to be about 300 people on this video challenge, which is pretty cool. So if you want access to the video challenge and you're not already in yet, thank you, Andrew. Appreciate your support of the others. Tammy's doing it again. Good on you, Tammy. Love watching your lives, Tammy. Mel is doing it for the first time, I believe, Mel, and we will support you every step of the way. And yeah, Rob's saying you will finish a different person, trust me. Rob knows, Sean knows, even Tammy knows, Olive knows. Yeah, you grow each and every time. So if you want to get on the video challenge, if you're not already in there, it's completely free, guys. I'm giving you free training, support, guidance, technical tips, branding tips. It's all for free, and you can get access on my website to that as well. So www.helenmartinonline.com. There is a graphic next to the online crew coaching graphic where you can get into the prospecting boot camp. There's a graphic next to that with a couple of palm trees. So that's how you get access to the video challenge. Okay, and Lee's doing it for the first time. Exciting stuff. So that's what's happening this week, guys. Lots going on. And Sean's even put the link to the Facebook group for the video challenge right in the comments there. Thank you very much, Sean. You are a legend. And Sean has been helping me with the admin of getting people into that group. And I know that's probably taken up more time than you expected, Sean. I didn't expect as many people to join the group as they have. So thank you, Sean. You are a legend. Okay, so what did I learn from Vegas? Now, you are probably expecting me to talk about all the business stuff and what I learned, from all the speakers and stuff like that. And I will get there, guys. But you need to be patient, because what I really want to get across to you guys is the power of having mentors, the power of mixing with like-minded people who are on the same journey as you are, and sharing your experiences around and rallying around each other, and having people believe in you when you don't even believe in yourself. There are people in this online crew community here that I have no doubt I believed in them more than they originally believed in themselves. And now, with encouragement and support and mentorship along the way and staying in this supportive community, they're actually doing things that they never thought that they would do. And, a video challenge is part of that growth. Doing something that scares the absolute bejesus out of you, shared skitless, as we like to call it. But the power of having mentors and people to guide you when you don't necessarily believe that you can do it yourself. Even for me, I'm involved in this community that I went to, the conference for, as everyone else that went as well. And one of my mentors, I was following up yesterday, and he said to me, "I don't want you to play small, Helen, anymore. You're far too talented to do that." And it's like, what? So I've still got mentors in my corner that continue to push me to play bigger than I already am. So let me ask you, who's in your corner? Who are you surrounding yourself with? Who are you taking? What risks are you taking? It's a risk for me, and a lot of time and effort and money and all the rest of it, to go all the way to Las Vegas from Australia. Anybody that travels a large distance But what you get out of it, the people that you mix with, the support that you get, the mentorship that you can latch onto will make or break you. If you don't have that, guys, you're probably going to stay exactly where you are. Latch on to people that are doing things that you aspire to do. Latch on to people who are already achieving whatever it is that you want to achieve. Latch on to people that are there to support you no matter what. Because I'm sure there's a lot of people around you that are not necessarily supportive of what you're doing. So it's really important for you guys to make sure you're in a community like this, or a community like the online mentoring community that I'm involved with and a lot of other people here are involved with, to make sure you are being pushed. If you're sitting comfortable, you're never going to get where you really want to go. You need to be pushed. You need somebody behind you pushing you to do things that absolutely scare you, to invest in mentorship, to do things, Facebook Lives, all sorts of different things that you may not necessarily think right now, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I'm up to this. I don't know if I'm good enough. I don't know if I can afford this program. I don't know. That's what we generally walk around with. But until you put yourself in an environment with people that sometimes believe in you more than you believe in yourself, you're never going to push yourself hard enough. So go where it's scary and mingle with people that you know are on the same journey as you to support you. Andrew, this community is the right place to be amazing people. We have an amazing community here. I love you guys. You're just awesome. And I know you guys are striving to be better versions of yourself, and you truly want to build your business online the right way. Otherwise, you wouldn't turn up and continue to listen to me. But I learned a lot in Vegas. I learned a lot from the speakers, and I will get to that as time goes on. But I really want to stress to you guys that unless you get yourself uncomfortable and do things like go on trips like that where you know it's risky, or invest in mentorship, or spend your time and effort in a community that is striving for the same things you are, you're probably just going to coast along. So if you are in the same place now as you were 6 months or a year ago, maybe think about, okay, what do I need to do differently? What mentorship do I need to attach myself to? Who do I need to attach myself to? Who do I need to ask questions of, rather than just sitting there and suffering in silence? Who is already achieving what I want to achieve? Work out what they're doing, reach out to them and ask them questions. How did you get there? What did you do? What's your journey? This is where I'm at. What do you recommend I do? Reach out to people and ask them, and find mentors that can guide you and push you. My mentors push me, and I just told you. One of them just said to me, stop playing small, Helen. I'm like, really? It's like, you're too talented to play small, play bigger. And I'm like, play bigger? What do you mean? I already got this. Let me tell you about this. Let me share this with you. Olive, yes, absolutely. I could not have done this without the support of you and other friends and community. It makes a huge difference. And nobody wants to do it alone, do they, Olive? I'm not a big fan of you guys doing things alone. If you just do things alone on your own journey, it's really hard to succeed, because sometimes you just need somebody behind you to catch you when you fall. Or you're completely overwhelmed and you just don't know where to turn to next, but you open your mouth, you reach out to somebody and go, I need help. But there's somebody there to help you. That's what mentors do. That's what a community like this does. So let me share this with you. So I spoke on stage in Vegas, which was pretty cool. There was a few of us that got invited to speak on stage just to share our experience and the power of, attraction marketing, because the main focus of the conference that we went to was all about attraction marketing. And I shared on stage that there's absolutely no way, unless I started the attraction marketing journey 2 years ago, that I would have had over 220 people join my network marketing team in the last 5 months. There's absolutely no way I would have ever got those results unless I started really seriously learning about attraction marketing and implementing it in my business a couple of years ago. And going live and, doing scary things like talking to you guys on live video and being really bad at it at the beginning. But the only way you get better at it is to keep on doing it. And that's why you want to be part of the video challenge, the 14-day video challenge starting this week, okay? The support is what drives us forward. All of us, Sean. So all of us, including me, like my mentors, they drive me and they keep pushing me, and we all need to be pushed to be better versions of ourselves. So what's this all about? Which one? 18, 19, 17, 18. So I'm holding them both up because I've held up one of these before and I need to prove that it's not the same one I'm holding up this year. So and I love that. I love that quote, Sean. You have to start to be great. You don't need to be great to get started, but you need to start to get great. Stephanie, love the support from this group and tips I'm already learning. Awesome, Stephanie. I'm glad you're getting value for it. It's great to have you here. Okay, so this was last year, 17, 18. So I was awarded on stage. So the mentorship company that I'm involved with, they're called Elite Marketing Pro. They've rebranded themselves to be attractionmarketing.com. And I use their system to find pre-qualified leads that help me build my network marketing business. That's sort of how it works. If you don't know anything about it, you want to know, just personally message me and go, what are you talking about, Helen? And I'll explain it to you. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Lee, I'm so thankful I found attractionmarketing.com. It's the best platform out there. Absolutely. So last year I got presented this, which is, it means I'm a heavy hitter. From what I understand, baseball analogy, is that right? Heavy hitter? And that was for getting $25,000 to $50,000 worth of commissions last year. And I got the same thing again this year. So what's my point here? My point here is I use a system that I promote their program, which is software and systems and stuff like that I don't have. So I use someone else's. I promote theirs. I get commissions. So over the last, 2 years, so close to, $100,000 worth of commissions on the side, which gives me the leads to help me build my network marketing business. So by using this system, I find pre-qualified leads that then I nurture to bring into my network marketing business, which, as I've already told you, over 220 people joined my network marketing business in the last 5 months. So does it work? Yeah. Can you make money off it? Yeah. Do you need to do scary things like invest in a program and learn a few new skills? Absolutely. This just doesn't come without hard work, guys. You've got to be extremely focused. You got to know what you want. You got to know what you're striving for. You need to listen to mentors. You need to, be really dedicated in what it is that you want to achieve, but it's all possible. But none of that would have been possible unless I really laser focused in on attraction marketing and having mentors to guide me, support me, teach me all new skills. So I've learned a lot of things now aside from this. Like I love social media, and you guys know I research it and bring all the latest tips to you. And I've got my own coaching program now, my own course, and there's lots of different things I do. This is one of them. Not a little bad one of them, on the side. And if I focused more on that, I could, double that. It's just, absolutely, Rob, nothing comes for free. And I don't show you this to gloat in any way. I'm no one special, guys. I started this journey 2 years ago with no knowledge of really how to build a business online. Never doing a Facebook Live before. Starting a fan page from scratch. I'm no different to you. Other than I've made some scary decisions. I've gone overseas lots to get the mentorship because I just want to succeed. And I work very hard, and I'm very focused, and I'm really passionate about you guys and that you get these kind of results. But you guys need to stay plugged in. You need to be really focused. You need to find some really good mentors. You need to stay in a community like this or another community. I'm not saying this is the be all and end all, but don't follow too many people online. because you're going to end up with information overload and you're not going to be taking any action. You're going to be learning. 6 months time, you're still learning, and your business is no further than it is today. Does that make sense? So focus, great mentorship, surround yourself with like-minded people. So when you're feeling down and out and defeated and you've got a huge lack of self-belief, there are people around you that can pick you up and elevate you and that are pushing you to do better. Okay? Olive, definitely need to be focused and do the work, but so much growth personally and business. And, you know, Olive has invested in her future and she's probably, you know, shared skitless of what's ahead of her. But if there's one thing I know about you, Olive, you've been in this community for, I don't know how many months, 4 or 5 months. I don't know, Olive, correct me if I'm wrong, but what you've achieved in that amount of time and what you've learned and how you've grown and fan page and Facebook Lives, and it's just incredible, Olive. I hope you recognize the growth because of your focus. And this is only the beginning. It's only the beginning. But you've got to want it. And you've got to want to take the action along with everything you're learning, because you don't want to stay in learning mode, guys. It's not going to do you any good and you're just going to waste time, okay? It's a huge learning curve, but the personal accomplishments are incredible, absolutely. Sal, staying focused is a big thing for me. What's the secret? Planning. Sal, planning. If you are not intentional, so I only started in February, Olive, so it's even less time than I thought. Crazy. Congratulations, Olive, honestly. Hey, Boyd, how are you? So to answer your question, Sal, planning is your answer. Because unless you plan, unless you know what you're striving for and you work backwards and you have a daily method of operation and things all mapped out as to what you need to do, guess what? Today goes by, tomorrow goes by, next day goes by, a week goes by, 3 months goes by, 6 months goes by, 12 months goes by, and you are in no different place than you are today. Planning, Sal, DMO, work out what you want and work backwards from that. And don't get shiny object syndrome. Don't go over here and over here. Stay focused about where you're learning and what you're doing to get there. Because life will always get in the way, Sal. You've got kids, you've got family, you've got a job, you've got all sorts of things. We've got stuff coming at us left, right, and center. Life will always get in the way unless you prioritize what it is that you're striving for. Okay? I hope that's helpful, Sal. Because that's the only way it's going to happen if you are intentional. John Maxwell wrote a really good book. It's called Intentional Living. And basically his point was, unless you, excuse me guys, unless you live with intention, unless you've got full purpose about what it is that you're striving for, it's like, you know, getting in a car and you know you want to get, you know, to the other side of the city. So it's like you're here and you want to get over there. So you want to build your business. You want extra income. You want all the things that come with building a business online and all those kind of things. So you're here and you want to get there, but you've got no GPS. You got no idea where you are or sort of how to get there. So you get in your car and you just start driving. So it's like, oh, I think I'm heading in the right direction, but I'll go over here. Oh, here's a nice little shiny sign. Oh, there's a McDonald's over there. I'll stop there, you know, whatever. And you're just going to go here, there, and everywhere. Maybe you'll get there. Maybe you never will. That's why we need a GPS. That's why we need a direction. It's like, okay, I'm here. I want to get here. This is what I'm going to do here. Like, this is the road that, and you've got intention. When you've got intention, marry that with focus and a good like DMO, you'll be able to get there. But without being intentional about what it is that you're you're striving for. We all want things, don't we, guys? We all want things. We all want more money. We all want a more successful business. We all want more leads online to talk to. We all want to have a great following. We all want. Most of us are not intentional enough to get the want, if that made any sense to you at all. I hope you get what I'm saying there. You've got to be intentional about the activities that you're doing to get there. Otherwise, you're just going to fly by the seat of your pants and probably never get there. Okay? It is easy to get distracted along the way. Distractions. There's distractions everywhere. There's distractions on our phone with Facebook. How many times, and I've done this a lot lately because I've got a lot to catch up on since coming home. I'll go to Facebook to go into one of my groups to do something. So I've gone to Facebook for an intention and something's come up in my news feed and it's like, oh, what's that or whatever. And then like suddenly 15, 20 minutes later, it's like, what was I doing? What was I meant to do? And that's intention. It's like, okay, you've got your to-do list. This is your intentional list. And that you stay focused with that list and you don't do anything else. Because distractions, shiny object syndrome, and what other people want from you will always get in the way. You think of how you live your life when you wake up. So if you live your life when you wake up and you open Facebook and then you open your email, you are starting your day with what other people want from you. So when you get up and you do what you need to do, for some of you that may be exercise, get it out the way. That's when I like to do it. Otherwise the day goes by and then the night comes in and it just doesn't happen. I know that for myself. If I open my phone and then I start looking at my email and my messages, I'm gone. I'm lost. I'm in the midst of my email. I'm in the midst of my messenger reply. And now that we're having a conversation for 30 minutes, and where did that last hour just go? So I've given my intention and my focus to what other people want from me, not what I need to do for myself or my business or my, physical health or something like that. So that's where intention comes in. You got to be really, really intentional about what's important to you and stay really focused on that. So really, to be the most productive that we can be, we shouldn't be opening our phones first thing in the morning to what other people want from us. What do they want from, all these emails coming in and messages sitting in your messenger, somebody asking you stuff. You're just giving yourself to everybody else and letting other people and other distractions rule your life. Okay? I know that's a long-winded way of answering your question, Sal, but I hope that's helpful. Olive, yes, I can relate to the Facebook distractions, getting caught up in conversations. Yeah, easy enough to do. So that's where we need to be really intentional and really sort of focused. So, guys, no worries, Tammy. Lock arms with people and in a community that are striving for the same thing you are. Find a mentor or a few mentors. You can have more than one, just as long as they're on the same wavelength. You don't want different ones saying different things. And build a rapport with that mentor or mentors. And don't be afraid to ask for help or reach out when you're feeling overwhelmed or distracted or not getting where you want to go. But please, along your journey, take risks. Go on trips to go to a conference. Invest in a mentorship program that scares the hell out of you. When you take risks and you fight through the fear of being safe is when magical things can happen. And that's what happened with me starting 2 years ago. Now, things like this happen, income on the side, bringing me the leads to build my network marketing business. It's just amazing. So attraction marketing all the way is all I can say. I do have an attraction marketing bootcamp in my online crew coaching community. So if you get into online crew coaching for our prospecting bootcamp this week, you'll get all the other bootcamps with it. Blending bootcamp, branding bootcamp, attraction marketing bootcamp. What else have I got in there? Content creation bootcamp. There's all that training you get in there. That's all a bonus. Okay. Hello, Michael. How are you? So I'm going to leave it there, guys. So if you were expecting me to talk about all these wonderful new sort of strategies as my biggest lesson learned from Vegas, you're wrong. It's about the relationships, the people you surround yourself by, and the mentorship and things like that. It is just so important that you surround yourself with people that uplift you, and that you are learning from people who are already, a few steps ahead of you, or a lot of steps ahead of you. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope you are surrounding yourself and in communities, or a community or a couple of communities that are really going to help uplift you and get you where you want to go. Sal, I hope you were thinking of writing a book with your wealth of knowledge. Well, I hadn't, Sal, but you never know. You never want to close a door to anything. And if I've learned something in the last couple of years, you just never know what opportunities come your way when you start a journey like this, and you surround yourself with people that you look up to, and you surround yourself with mentors, because mentors can give you opportunities that you wouldn't ordinarily get. So never say never, Sal. Thanks for the, you've planted the seed. Let's see where that leads me in time to come. You never know. We might be launching a book on the SS Martin. How's that? And then we've got Sean's dictionary, the backward words that I say, that Sean's creating my own dictionary. But anyway, I digress. It is so awesome to be back here with you guys live. I look forward to, if you're not aware and you're listening to me for the first time, I go live 5 days a week at this same time, every day, bringing you, social media training, social media tips, motivation, all sorts of stuff. So please join me. Turn your notifications on for my page to make sure you don't miss any of my free training. Sean, if not, you could always get the Helen Martin Dictionary. There you go. There it is, Sean, the Helen Martin Dictionary. I don't know if I've given you any words for the dictionary today, Sean. Give it time. I'm sure tomorrow there'll be something to add to the dictionary. So great to be back. Thank you for watching me live. Anybody watching the replay, put the word replay down below. Don't forget to go onto my website, www.helenmartinonline.com, for 2 things. We're starting the prospecting boot camp tomorrow. That's just for 3 days. Quick boot camp, and we're starting the 14-day Facebook Live video challenge on the 13th. So a couple of exciting things happening this week. So I'll catch you guys same time, same place tomorrow. Bye.